remember. Good enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Good enough I can remember. Good enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to these guppies and rebel now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crush all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We're back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already, of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional trial hauls, y'all know we have Music Monday as well. But this is Sold Out, man, where we continue the sneaker talk, man. Speaking of Sold Out, we have the Sold Out Discord. The link is pinned in the comment section, and it is free to sign up. Or, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk. We got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out in time, most likely we're already chopping it up in the Sold Out Discord, right? Okay, and fun fact, tonight's topics that we're going to be talking about tonight, a lot of them were kind of published in the Sold Out Discord, so salute to the people that put the information out there. If I'm not mistaken, it was Divine Photos. I know Manny with the Kicks had information. We kind of all did, right? Okay, so I want to just kind of break down this Nike warehouse theft like ring thing that's going on, so we're gonna cover that tonight. And then look like there's been a Nike exec that's been accused of $1 million scheme. These are gonna be separate stories. And then there's an update to a story that we was covering, was the Nike 7.5 million discrimination case. Looks like there has been, like, if I'm not mistaken, let me double check my sources here. Looks like there's been a verdict, so we're gonna cover that too. That's gonna be an update towards the end of the live. But I think I want to start with this whole I guess you can say new allegation that's right here that's going on, you know, accusation, the person that's being accused of the $1 million kickback scheme, right? Okay, this has been like an inside job. And to be honest, man, this week has been like the gift that's been giving for like sneaker content, man, respectively. I feel like I was able to drop a video each and every day this week, and live topics just keep coming across the table, right? Now, I want to say that based off Wednesday's live. I don't want there to be a confusion with this whole one that's going on with the recent pickup with the 12 people that's been accused compared to the one that was last year that was tied to Adele Shams. If I'm not mistaken, and don't quote me on this, so let me start off by saying, before I say another word, even the words that I said previously, everything is allegedly. Allegedly. I don't know. I'm just going off the information that's being put out there. And I also want to say alleged because, to be honest, all the people that we may or may not discuss about tonight, to the best of my knowledge, none of these guys have been convicted on anything. So you're technically innocent until proven guilty. They've been accused, but they haven't been proven in a court of law whether they've been involved or not, right? Okay? But, we're going to give our thoughts on it. That's okay. But again, I'm not saying any of this is happened, you know what I'm saying? Or any of this is what the future may. I'm not a lawyer, right? Even though a lot of people have recommended me to go down that route. I just know. But yeah, look like there's a Nike music exec that's been accused of a scheme. And then also, like I said, we got that update. So we're going to start with this Nike warehouse theft ring. But I'm going to touch the chat, see who all we got in the building. As y'all coming out, smash the like button. Don't forget. Also, sub up if you haven't done so already. And of course, let me know if audio and visual is looking good. Looks like the stream is balancing out well and everything's looking good on my end. So let me touch the chat, see who I got in the building. I want to make sure I start on time. Looks like we have Divine Photos in the building. Says, get your popcorn ready. Yo, I mean, yeah, this is, I'm not, fam, I'm not trying to, I have nothing against any of these people, man, but all this stuff that's coming out, none of this has really surprised me, right? I mean, let's just be real. And a lot of us, we're probably not surprised either. You know what I mean? We were all kind of like, all right, well, what the hell, right? In my opinion, all I can say, it was about time. But let me just break down, too, how this is like a Fed case. Because we're going to start right into the one that's got the person that used to work for Cool Kicks, right? And the 12 people. We're going to break this down. Let me just make sure I get everything up on the screen that I want to. This is that $2 million alleged Nike warehouse theft ring. We're going to start there. Fam, they've been casing this joint, if I'm not mistaken, right? It looks like since 2021, right? We're in 2026. That's a little over 6 years, fam. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing, right? And I was telling this to the Goodfellas last night, respectively, right? The feds aren't like the locals in your neighborhood, and no disrespect to those fine gentlemen and or females either, right? All those jobs are tough. But the feds, they're on a different level, right? And kind of like I was telling the guys last night, to quote one of my favorite movies of all time, you know what I mean? If you've seen Training Day, right? Fam, when he told the guy on his first day, whenever he was trying to catch every little thing, that obviously that clearly they were supposed to be locked. He's seen so much illegal stuff in one day, and he was like, yo, these people should be locked up, this, that, and the third. And he's like, yo, that's not our, we take care of the big dogs, you know what I'm saying? The little stuff, you know what I'm saying? If we did that, we wouldn't be, and I get his thought process, because like, dog, if they didn't focus on that, then they would probably not be able to catch the big head honcho. Pause, right? And this is where this all kind of stems down back from too, right? The feds they play chess the whole entire time. You know what I'm saying? They're not playing checkers, baby. In fact, most people you see that get caught up by the feds, what happened, right? Majority, not all, but majority of them usually plead guilty. You know what I'm saying? For a lesser sentence. Because, they be tacking on some real numbers. You know what I mean? But again, let me continue with the chat. Devon says, hit the like button. Appreciate that, Devon. Yes, everybody hit the like button. Manny with the Kick says, what's Gucci sold out family? What up, Manny? One Choice in the builder says, what up, Polo? What up, One Choice? What's good, homie? And Devon says, so much for got 'em early. Dog, fam. I don't think, right, and I'm going to say this, right? The got 'em early videos, those guys were already paying extra for them anyway. But it may slow it up. Now, with some people, they're still going to be able to do it because I think they had a connection with an actual store that had a Nike account. But not everybody had that connection, right? Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Men in the Kick says, YouTuber/lawyer equal Polo. Hey, chill, bro. Look, man. My legal stuff is based off of experience, dog. And I've told you all the time, man, as a person who's been in and out of the law, and that's not nothing to be cool about. It's actually rather embarrassing. It's why I don't even go down the rabbit hole in the stories of what I was stupid of doing back then, right? But it's okay. I'm already here. You know what I'm saying? But like, long story short, my family member told it best whenever I was, not necessarily feeling down about the shit, but I was like, yeah, I messed up here, I messed up there. And, I was like, yeah, I really, I lost this, I lost that. And they're like, nah, you didn't lose, you learned. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, that's it in a nutshell. I learned, hey, you don't do something like that, you need to make sure you move carefully, right? Or just, don't do it again. Because when you get caught up, it's like all that time you put in, was it worth it? And that's what I got for these gentlemen here that was involved in this, like, thing that's been going on since 2021. You know what I'm saying? This was obviously an inside job, and they had a good connection. And, you know, for the most part, it seems like everything was smooth sailing. But they had to know in the back of their mind, like, yo, what if, if we get caught, you know what I'm saying? I hope they didn't get super comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Because that's usually when you get caught up. You know what I'm saying? And one person was involved in another one even beforehand. You know what I'm saying? With some cargo stuff. Their hand has been all over stolen property, allegedly, right? Again, we'll see. Divine says, what up, Manny? Manny says, Divine salutes 100 and got the Statue of Liberty emoji. So let me share my screen here. We're going to make sure we dive in, man, because I want to make sure I get a good hour in. I know how sometimes these stories, they feel a little bit rushed. But let me share my screen here. Boom. You guys should be seeing my screen on this one right here. Fam. And I think I even got like a YouTube story. Like, hold on, let me see if I can find that joint too real quick. Because I think I even got I saw like a YouTube like video about this joint too. I think I can use it for fair use. Let me see if I can go down my history too before I even get started. I should have had this more prepared, my bad. But yeah, I watched this joint, I want to say a little earlier. And to be honest, I'm not surprised about any of it at all. Yeah, the Nike Exec, I got the video from YouTube on this one. So I'm going to see if I can actually play this one. I'm going to put it here just to get it in my history. And then I'm going to put it up on the screen and play this one when we get on the Nike Music Exec one. Because I feel like that's going to be a great one to have too. So I'll be able to put that up on too. Hopefully I don't forget, but I should not forget. But let's just dive right in. So it says the alleged $2 million Nike warehouse theft ring federal indictment, 12 defendants, and this is Memphis, Tennessee. So this is the breakdown. So if you think about this already off rip, key takeaways from here is already at the bottom. There's 12 defendants. Look like that is $1.4 million, right? In itemized payments, right? And at least $2 million foreclosure, 4 years sought, right? So that means that's how much product or how much money they was moving around and product they were moving around that time. Right? So this all alleged. The conspiracy begins back in July 2021. Now, why is this important, right? If you've been in the game buying sneakers and being a sneakerhead just as long as I have, you'll know that 2020, we had what happened, right? And then out of nowhere, when we were all told, hey, you can't leave the house unless you're getting something to eat or you working out, that's it. No, this, that, and the third. And a lot of things had to shut down for us to make sure we're safe so we can be here to do things like this. But anyway, fast forward, that gave people the time where, hey, we're going to get into an extra hobby because, we had the stimulus. Everybody was calling, you going to get the stimmy. You know what I'm saying? A little extra bread, and people were investing in what? Sneakers, right? Everybody was going out the wazoo and investing in sneakers at this point. So at this point, these guys, while they have been in the sneaker game for a while, obviously, the shoes were very, very hard to cop, right? And then you got the bots we were battling. And now, if you check about it, right? In 2021, 2020 and 2021, it was almost impossible to get the sneaker you wanted, for real, dog. You almost had to go on the resale, until that bubble bust around 2022, and that was midway, right? But it was tough for a minute. Devon says the Cooties 19. Yes, Sirski, we know what we're talking about here. So we're going to move on. July 2021 to May 2022. So think about this. Damn near over a year. You know what I'm saying? Almost a year. Says 149 Cool Kicks shipping labels allegedly supplied. So here goes where Cool Kicks names is involved. Now, if I'm not mistaken, they going at the owners, necessarily the brand itself. That was a store that was involved in it. But if you think about it, you got co-owners already of both that's been in handcuffs. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I still want to stand on it, 2 different cases for those guys that don't mean they can't eventually be tied together, but I don't think they have yet. But I'll put it this way, right? If one's got a cop, if either one of those people in each one of those cases, right, if they plead guilty, the other party's gonna have to plead guilty too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that, right? You know what I'm saying? And that's for a lesser deal, yo. If they get presented with, a deal, you know what I'm saying? Where some people are like, yo, we got this on the table like a plea, like the cop a plea. You could take a plea deal for a lesser sentence. That means plead guilty to something. We'll give you this, slap on the wrist. you got to spend some bread. And regardless, in each one of these situations, it involves you got to spend some money. Point blank, period, right? So that was 2021 through May 2022. That was July and May. Divine goes, where we at real quick? One Choice says, facts. Divine says, imagine it took one responsible person from within Nike to spot something that was off with the deliveries. Yeah, that guy, I'll put it this way, fam. Because I think it was allegedly, right? It was one of the guys that worked at the warehouse that finally said something, right? Because everybody else, it was more than one person probably within that warehouse working at, right? But, one person, or maybe even several people, but maybe one person finally just got bold enough to say something to the right person, and then bam. And to be honest, from what I think really gave it a chance for the feds to get in there and set up this, to the best of my knowledge, from what I remember on Wednesday, was like, yo, they had delayed because of the weather, so they went in and, set up the joints and marked them. You know what I'm saying? So they got some hard evidence, and they seen how long these guys were doing it too. That's the part that kills me, because if they came in, we're gonna see what time they actually came in and then go from there, dog. But yeah, I mean, that one person though, fam, if I were you, I hope they don't know where you live and this, you know what I'm saying? People are probably gonna torture you just cause now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking the people like us that hey, they don't hurt us. Hell, we weren't trying to buy from these mother truckers anyway. It was getting to the point where we really didn't have a choice back then. But I'm saying for that person, if anybody that was involved knows about him, you know what I'm saying? I hope he can remain anonymous, right? I hope so. But we'll see. Where we at real quick? Ravon says, no more Travis Scotts in bulk. No more Travis Scotts in bulk. That one is another story too, right? Because, I mean, we've seen those deals too. I think some of the stuff, not all of it necessarily ties all to them now. You know what I'm saying? Because it was more than one shop that was doing it now. It was more than one shop, to be fair, right? Respectively. And there's still other ones out there still trying to do that. One Choice says, they're not walking away without getting some time. He says, that's the crazy part. The weather got them caught up. Exactly, fam. Fam, that's crazy. And my thing is this, I don't know, if they're going to do any time or not, but I know one thing for sure, right? One thing, they're going to have to spend some bread. Attorney fees, but even if they don't win this joint, or if they can't be proven innocent, that $2 million, they want that. They want that, baby. Hey, this is my thing. You can't pay that. They'll start taking stuff from you and then get you locked up, respectively. You know what I'm saying? You paying something. I know that. I don't know about the time. You know what I'm saying? Which it ain't looking good. You may be right, One Choice, but I know one thing for sure. Some money finna be put out, respectively. So we'll go down this one right here. It goes from April 2023 to January 2024. Says $696,700 allegedly wired by Whorehead Investments to Keith Cannon's business, right? That's another thing too. Y'all moving big numbers, baby. Y'all don't, and it's the thing, fam. I get it, right? Y'all might want to start operating, try to go in cash, but see, this is the thing, when you're stealing with money like that and you're putting it all in one time, and it's really hard to go hard on cash, pause, this day and time, right? Because we're so much a digital company, and digital country, it's becoming more and more, right? But I say all that to say, wiring, $100, $200, $300, $400, you know what I'm saying? The banks don't really look at that, right? Okay, but when you're doing over $600, nearly almost $700,000, the bank them automatically, it sends a signal to them if you make a move with anything more than $10,000. That's a high number for some of us, me personally, right? If you do more than $10,000, that's the thing. Yeah, the minute you move more than $10,000 at a certain amount of time, there's already a eye looking on you, right? It already sends a trigger off to the system, right? How do you think they got this one, right? You know what I'm saying? That was already hey, we don't know what this may or may not be tied to anything, but, hey, this could be something. So they keep this in mind, especially when they find out about this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Why do you think they think about this? They alleged a conspiracy back in 2021. They let these guys go on until 2026. You know what I'm saying? One Choice says, absolutely. Mentor Kick says, that guy, the Nike warehouse, better get a promotion. Dog, if they smart, they better get them fucking, not only promotion, but some fucking protection, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, if they find out it's him, you know what I'm saying? fam. Because my thing is, like, yeah, they did it when the weather was down, but that guy still had to say something. He or she, right? Yeah, fam. You know what I mean? Granted, somebody had to say something, dog. But I mean, is that probably snitching a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Because most people just mind their business. Devon says, it's going to be hard for that story to recover from this. I agree. But I checked today, the website's up. So I don't know if they're actually going to take your order or not, but they still working like, hey, we have nothing to do with it. But your name all over here in blue, black, and I guess we can say like tail beige colorways, right? You know what I'm saying? Respectively. You know what I mean? One Choice says, they got to report it. This is true. This is true. I mean, after a while, dog, you're going to always have that one person on your job that's just Mr. Goody Two Shoes, Mr. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he's liked by the owners, he's liked by everybody else, but most of the team members don't want to deal with him. But they can't do anything to him because they do a good job. You know what I'm saying? And this is where we lead up to this. So from April to November 2023 says Cool Kicks. Again, like I said, name all over the, I'm just reading it. I'm just literally reading it. Says Cool Kicks allegedly pays $127,000 to Cannon and $88,000 to Roy Harvey Jr. Now, Roy Harvey Jr., if I'm not mistaken, we've heard his name time and time again in a lot of these raids, you know what I'm saying, that's going on with the cargoes and all that. So homie's like if anything, I think right after we get the two Cool Kicks owners, you know what I'm saying? But this Roy Harvey Jr. person name that keeps coming up, fam, I know for a fact that I'm not gonna say a lot of these people may or may not get caught up, you know what I'm saying? But him, let's just say I think he got a little bit more hands deep than everybody else, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll keep going real quick. But yeah, that was from April to November 2023. Then it goes from January 27, 2024. And I remember covering this one. Is the LAPD raid Project Blitz assorted warehouses. Roy Harvey Jr. is arrested after allegedly receiving 27 and 28 cartons. So I'm assuming when he gets arrested, he probably makes bail. And like, to be honest, from what I get from it, dog, it's kind of like he makes bail and gets right back to work. Like, bro, like, hey, yo, he ain't even tripping over. Because, like me, after the first time, I'd be like, let me die down, keep a low profile, work with the lawyer, and, hopefully pay a fine and the least amount of time possible. Like, I guess homie like, yo, this is all I know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was from 2024, because think about it. His name has been coming up a lot, right? Because that came up in the last one whenever Dale Shams, the other Cool Kicks owner, was on the books, right? If I'm not mistaken, his name kind of came up somewhere in there, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it's two different cases from what I see from it, but who's to say eventually they ain't trying to tie them and sing them together? You know what I'm saying? Because Cool Kicks them still, are innocent until proven guilty. All these people are innocent until proven guilty. So again, I'm gonna say all this that I'm reading, alleged. This could be completely wrong and false. You know what I'm saying? But it says from April to June 2024, about 800 additional labels allegedly use Chicago European allegedly pays Canon about $492,000. So these two people right here, Canon and Roy Harvey Jr., those seems like the two big dogs, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how they got their sources or whatever, but these guys have seen some moolah, you know what I'm saying? They all have, you know what I'm saying? But for these guys to be coming up with the money like this too, yeah, especially in this time, because, I mean, how many times have you seen it on videos and or images where, hell, you go into a resale shop, they already got it, and Nike them hasn't put the shoe out, and even you've seen it where, I'll give you another great example, right? What was it? This Saturday or Friday, right? I want to say today. What was supposed to come out? It was supposed to be the 7-Eleven 95s and then the Lowry joints, right? The Lowry joints came out, but the 7-Elevens, they got shelved right now because of the pending lawsuit. But you mean to tell me resellers still got them and we got people doing reviews on them? You know what I'm saying? That's obviously, in my opinion, I don't think Nike it's one thing if they got the Nike sponsorship of doing the video early. Say, like, I'll give you an example, right? The person, professional skateboarder Paul Rodriguez, He's reviewing a product that he's obviously going to get early before everybody else. It's his shoe. He is signed to Nike. These people have the shoes, and it's like, y'all have no affiliation. And then I double dog dare anybody to ask them, hey, where you get these from? They literally will tell you out there, we cannot answer that. Fam, we cannot answer that. So they'll let you know right there. There's some stuff going on that obviously, in my opinion, probably we would not consider like legal, right? Let's just be real. But let's keep going. It says June 19, 2024, charge conspiracy ends, right? So then we go to October 2nd, 2025, and this here we go again. Cool Kicks, right? We're right back at it. LAPD raids a Cool Kicks warehouse in a separate stolen goods investigation. Adele Shams is arrested, and apparently $500,000 is allegedly stolen Nike merchandise is recovered. That's nearly $500,000, dog. $500,000 of Nike product, right? And again, if these guys are stealing it, think about this, dog. It's really kind of almost damn near all profit for all gains. If you think about it, if you got an inside job, right? I mean, people are obviously getting paid, but I mean, like, dog, if you think about it, they're making big bucks, but they're getting they're getting the product damn near for, for the free ski almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, yo, we got a plug, but everybody gonna get paid when we get the sales in, this and the third. Seeing as how, allegedly the product is stolen, hell, they only charging $10, they're gonna make profit because they're getting it for free once they, minus all the equipment and stuff they did to get involved. But I think about it, they were moving pretty smart. They literally created their own labels and put them on the boxes. And from what I got from it was actually select boxes, right? They wasn't just going in there. This wasn't, let me clarify this, right? Let me piggyback this, right? It's not like those times where we've seen stories where, there would be a raid down in Memphis where the people would go into some of the trucks that the shoes were sitting on and just grab any old thing and take off running and start to sell them and this, that, and the third. This was organized, fam. This was like a simple, well thought out plan. Like, hey, it's simple. So-and-so got access to the building. He works there, this, that, and the third, allegedly. Yo, we're going to print these labels. You know which is what because y'all are shipping off the boxes. Y'all are the warehouse joints. You know what I'm saying? So literally, you're going to hey, all you got to do, hey, over that label, put this on top of it, and the rest, you got the workers doing the rest of the work for you. You don't even realize it, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was actually, if you think about it, that's actually pretty smart. You know what I'm saying? That's actually pretty smart. But when I think of people like this, I'm like, dog, if y'all can put y'all brains together and think of stuff like this, just imagine if you did your own business and just did it the legit way. Would it take you a little bit longer? Yeah, but I mean, like, you'd be legit. You know what I'm saying? And eventually catch it on the, catch all your money ends on the, when it was time. You know what I mean? Devon says, time for the resellers to get real jobs. Hey, yo, I never understood it anyway. Like, in my opinion, the resellers, how they were just making like all this buku money, right? I was like, dog, but, and then my thing is like, once you sell the shoe and then you got the money in hand, you basically got to reinvest again and do it all over again, fam, I don't know, man. I just rather go to work. That's just me personally, fam. I'm so serious. One choice says Devon Photos. Exactly. So he's agreeing with you, Devon. So like I was saying, October 2nd, 2025, which I know for a fact we covered this one for sure. Basically, LAPD raids a Cool Kicks warehouse. We read that part, and that's where the Adele Shams, remember, he got arrested. And if I'm not mistaken, he was actually live streaming. So yeah. And then we got May 21st, 2026, and this is the federal indictment returned. So here we go right here. 12 defendants, 1.4 milli, and an itemized payments, and at least $2 million in foreclosure sought, right? So that's kind of like the timeline of this whole warehouse situation that we kind of just broke out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, this is crazy, man. I almost didn't want to even, well, I knew something had to be going on because if you asked them anything, they would not want to like answer any of this, right? So this is the indictment paperwork. I may even run it back off of this one, but yeah. This is a crazy one, man. You know what I'm saying? This is something that, honestly, I know these guys, they may be keeping quiet if they're smart, but they're obviously on to you. Whatever you're doing or you're not doing, right? Whenever they get out or make bail, fam, if you're smart, you might want to start moving a little bit differently. But they got other people on the team that's probably still going to be moving too. So this is that indictment right here. But I'm not going to do too much reading on this joint for sure. But yeah, as you can see, this is one of those where if you look at the highlighted part, you can tell where they got all this stuff is coming from. It's like defendants would identify the product that they wanted, right? This is where I got this from too. Let me cover this last little part. It says the defendants would identify the product that they wanted to resell, located in the Nike warehouse, and place shipping labels in the predetermined locations throughout the United States where they would retrieve the product. The defendants would then resell the stolen product, right? Okay, so at that point, it's all gain, dog, fam. Stolen, right? They're not even really paying it. You know what I'm saying? At least like when you think of like people like Foot Locker and Dick's Sporting Goods and them, they have to still, even though they have a Nike account, they have to pay for the product. They just get it at a different price so they can sell it and make profit from what I got from it, right? Where you at, Manny? He said, dead ass Divine, it's over like Vince Carter at the dunk contest. All right, cool. So we got a little bit more parts. I'm just reading the highlighted parts here. It says, he utilized, and this is Roy Harvey Jr. and from Memphis, Tennessee. He utilized the home address of his parents in Memphis in connection with the startup of his business, which is RHJ Global. In 2020, Harvey Jr. would create the UPS shipping labels to predetermined destinations, and they provide them to the employees at the NALC to place on a cartons of shoe boxes. He kept some of the shoes and resold the rest for his own enrichment. So he was a reseller too, but you know what I'm saying? Like, hell, if you can hook these up and this is guaranteed money, like I got a couple I'm gonna sell myself, you know what I'm saying? I got a little tent spot over here, but the rest of these you guys can have them, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like he was getting his off top. It says he resided in Los Angeles, California during the time incorporating the conduct in the indictment. Harvey Jr. was arrested in Los Angeles, California after receiving 27 cartons of Nike shoes with his labels on them in January 27, 2024. So yeah, we've covered him quite a bit. Now it says defendants Keith Cannon and Carden Mack and Mascario Robinson were involved with Harvey Jr. stealing and reselling of the stolen shoes. Cannon created the UPS account using business information from Valid Kicks, right? And it says Cannon shipped shoes to Raycane, Wisconsin, right? Take me out to Wisconsin. Or take me out to Wisconsin. I think it's like in a rap song or something. My bad. I don't know why it just threw me off. And the address associated with Robinson in the Charleston, Indiana. Mac posted the shoes for sale online sites StockX LLC and Goat Sneakers Marketplace and utilized PayPal to obtain payments. Robinson had worked at Nike as the Nike employee store. Robinson registered the Time Travelers LLC to open a bank account and send money to Cannon. So these guys right here, let's just keep it 100, fam. They're not dumb. You know what I'm saying? You can't say these cats is dumb, dog, because this is actually super smart, man. Now, comments on here says, there aren't too many things heavier than seeing the United States, America versus your name. Yeah, I mean, basically, because this is what this is about to be, dog. Can't find anything on the whole website. Like I told y'all, I think the website is back up, but at the time when all this dropped, I think they took the website down. It says, damn, Horrorhead getting his death penalty. Chill out, bro. Chill out. All right, cool. He's not going to get... they're going to get something, but I wouldn't use the word death, man. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. So pretty much that's going to cover the update for the Cool Kicks. Well, my bad, allegedly. This whole 12-man situation that apparently keeps mentioning Cool Kicks for whatever reason. Horrorhead sells right here as like, God bless you. Wow. You know what I'm saying? Fam. Yeah, I hope so. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this just going to do the breakdown right here. Cool Kicks names was mentioned here several times, but I think the store is still open, but you can tell they're not out there and open and as loud as they used to be anymore, right? Respectively, right? So let's move on to the next story real quick. We're going to talk the Nike music exec accused of the $1 million kickback scheme, right? And I do got a video. I think I got it on YouTube. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on real quick. I think I had it in my history. Hold on. Let me say, boom. I meant to have put it up during the stream. Pause. But let me see real quick. So you can play a quick little video for the one time. It should be in my history. That's what I was doing before I started the stream. So if I can go to histories. Do we got a history over here? Yeah, man. Because I think if I could just go through the history on this joint, I should be able to get through. Hold on real quick. So I should be able to find it in my history. Real quick, boom. It should take me right there. Take me there. I want to go there. Cool. All right, cool. Boom, 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 boom. Found it. Let me put it where it needs to be. Right tab here. Because we got several of these joints right here. But let me see if I can just play this one. This is going to be fair use, by the way. But this is coming from Fox 12 News. Let me see. Get the audio right. Share the screeneth. Boometh. This is from YouTube. Fair use. Fair use. Let's see.
Some new court documents reveal a $1 million fraud scheme allegedly carried out against Nike. Two men are facing dozens of felony charges, including racketeering and theft. Fox 12 investigative reporter Ward Jallis has been digging into the court documents.
So he's been digging into the court document. This is for the Nike music exec that's accused of the scheme, right? Man, here we go right here. Let's keep going.
What are you finding?
Nike is one of the most recognizable companies on the planet, and according...
That's a fact, right? Let's see. Divine Photo says it's over like LeBron's career. Chill. Hey, bro, fam, come on, man. Man, he says, damn, Divine. Literally. I mean, that's literally in that should be his, like, damn Divine. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
According to Washington County prosecutors, two men who worked in its orbit spent more than 2 years stealing from it. John Griffith spent nearly 2 decades working inside Nike.
So this guy had been working 2 decades. That's what, 20 years inside this?
And global brand marketing, overseeing music supervision, strategy, and licensing. His friend, Brad Mosier, ran a music licensing company called Good Measure LLC. The company's only client was Nike, and Griffith was the man on the inside who controlled Nike's music contracts. Prosecutors say Griffith used his position.
Respectively, I didn't know Nike had music contracts. Let's see, One Choice is laughing, Divine's laughing. Yeah, fam, come on. That was a cheap shot at LeBron, fam. And you know I'm not a LeBron fan. But I didn't know they had, like, music people working there. But let's keep going.
Inside the company to set inflated prices for Mosier's company to bill Nike. Nike then paid those inflated bills, and then Mosier allegedly funneled roughly half of the money back to Griffith through a shell company. The scheme allegedly ran for more than 2 years, from June of 2020 to December of 2022. And in May of this year, a Washington County grand jury indicted both men. Each is now facing 24 felony counts, including racketeering, aggravated...
Oh, they got that RICO on them? Is this a RICO on that joint? The racketeering joint? Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Not many people beat that one.
Theft and money laundering. Both were arrested in early June, and both are now out on bail, barred from contact with each other and with Nike. Meantime, Nike is actively seeking full restitution of more than $1 million.
Oh, yeah, Nike want their money back, obviously, you know what I'm saying? This is a complex and fair-reaching case from the outset. Brad Mosier often offered his full cooperation to both Nike and law enforcement. To this point, the cooperation has occurred in private. We now look forward to defending him publicly. So this is what his attorney said. Looked like he's going to be cooperating.
Tonight, Mosier's attorney, Chris Haywood, released this statement to Fox 12. It says, quote, "This is a complex and far-reaching case. From the outset, Brad Mosier offered his full cooperation to both Nike and law enforcement. To this point, that cooperation has occurred in private. We now look forward to defending him publicly." In studio, Ward Jallis, Fox 12 Oregon.
Damn. So, yeah, fam.
We did reach out to Nike and Griffith's attorney and New at 9 tonight. His attorney emailed us a statement. It reads that Mr. Griffith's work for Nike has been highly successful. He is proud of what he's accomplished for the brand, both as an employee and a vendor over their long association. There are few who could have done that work as efficiently or effectively as he has. Meantime, Mosier is due in court tomorrow. Fox 12 will be there and will bring you any updates.
All right, so that's the update on that one, but I'm going to cover the article as well. Let me close this joint out. Boom, go back. Her. Nice Kicks did report this, but I'm going to see what we got at Mr. Complex over here. But it says Nike music exec accused of $1 million kickback scheme. Nike exec John Griffith, and like I said, it's obviously another person's name on there now that we just watched from here, but has been charged with a $1 million kickback scheme. This was reported on the 24th, which was yesterday. But it says, after reports came down this week surrounding an alleged Nike cargo theft ring, there is news of another theft scheme involving the brand. This time it reportedly comes from within the company itself. It says, according to the court documents uncovered by Fox 12, which we just covered Fox 12's video right here, Nike head of the global brand marketing, music supervision, strategy, and licensing, John Griffin, allegedly authorized inflated payments to his friend Brad Mosier, who owns a music license consultancy named Good Measure LLC. The document says that these are after these payments were completed, Mosier would then funnel roughly half the money back to Griffith through a shell company named Quiver and Bow LLC. Interesting. The scheme allegedly took place from June 2020 to December 2022, and authorities have identified it as at least 11 fraudulent payments and theft of over $1 million from the company. Both Griffith and Mosier are currently facing 24 felony counts, including 2 counts of racketeering, 11 counts of aggravated theft, and the first degree of deposition, and 11 counts of laundering and monetary instrument. While no trial date has been set for the case, Mosier is set to appear in the Washington County Circuit Court today for his initial appearance before trial. So, yeah. Now, from what we got from Mr. From the Fox 12 video we watched on YouTube, looks like they may be quote unquote cooperating. So that's the story on that one. And then I think, and we'll go on the last little story here for like the last 10 minutes, and then we'll talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. Where we at real quick? Mandarin Kick says, R&B Polo tonight, run it up. Let's see. One Choice says, he's going to get fired and go work for Adidas just like the lady did. Well, you know the lady, she technically didn't. She works for Foot Locker and them now. She's up under Dick's Sporting Goods and Foot Locker and them. Yeah, I know who you're talking about, where the son was doing his thing. Yeah. It's always something going down at Nike, man. But I get it, man. Nike, them, you know, is a $1 billion worth company, and you got to have the right team and the right people you can trust to do the job. And they think they do, and then these people probably, you know, I would assume Nike's paying them well. You know what I mean? And I don't see the reason why they would want to do it. But then again, it's almost probably gets to the point where it seems like it's too easy to not do it. You know what I'm saying? Extra money, who's going to know? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling what the conversations go through, fam. But it says, longtime Nike exec, and then we covered this one right here. According to the federal, John Griffith approved the fraud. We read that part. So I just want to see if there was anything different here with this Nice Kicks one. But let's go and transition on to the last story here for the night. This is an update one. We have covered this one before, but it says Nike $7.5 million stumble gender discrimination verdict. Look like there's been a verdict reached here. It says jurists in the federal case found Nike violated federal and state laws and said it discriminated against former employees because of her sex. So, you know, and that's because if she's a male or a female, right? Now, Nike, them, man, their name is all over the sneaker community. And, I mean, they are kind of the head honchos if we're going to keep it 100. One Choice says, okay, JD Sports. Yeah. I get what you said. All right, cool. Where she don't go work for that, you know, they'll just go work for JD Sports. I mean, possibly, yeah. You know what I'm saying? The point is, yeah, they're going to get a job again. You know what I'm saying? I know that. I get what you're trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? While they can't work for Nike, they'll just go work for somebody. Hey, we got the most, their resume is going to write itself for working at Nike in those high positions. You know what I mean? Slayer says, yo, Sneaker Squad. What up, Slayer? Says, full kicks. Hey, chill out, man. But it says, for Nike Incorporated, workplace discrimination has a piece price to the tune of at least $7.5 million in the punitive damages. It says, at 8th member jury enterprise of the woman and 8 he bought him out a holiday because that boy he know at him. He humped in the dog knitters and he ain't at him. He ate him. That's funny. That's easy to go at him. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, it says but it says he ate out it on the Bilraz, you know what I'm saying? And he hit him in a 2-as with his hand on pain. Pam says he had a minimum at the Zoom and it don't matter his Zoom matters. His ass with him at his Zoom matters. And he had him at his Zoom ass, huh? And he said, yeah. And he said, and he said, you want to join them. And he said, yeah. And I said, and he had going to get them. So it's he ain't going them, you know what I'm saying? So he went down to him. And see, he had you with him on too. He says, yeah. And he had him, and he said he wanted two, man. He said he wanted them too, man. And now he said, yeah, this is how he too, man. Yeah, so he said he gonna meet them too, man. So yeah, for real. So that's crazy on this one, man. How they even had that right here. So all that for that right here, man. I'm trying to see if I can just get down to the meats and gritty parts of this for like the last little parts of this right here, because this one right here really goes deep on here, man. Because I didn't even think it would come out like this. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for this, it says like, you know, the incorporated here for Nike, it says this is like literally the report of those of the appearance around things. And if you think about this, it says, and an eighth member could of the woman and eighth of the man of the bureau required to court to whether they can even pretty much determine whether this is like an appealed process or not right here. So this is kind of crazy, man, if you think about it, right? Where we at real quick? I see you, Manny, with the kicks. It says salutes. Let's see. We got Devon says, he says, looking forward to certain content, preferably of the cool kicks. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting of how it goes down, man. We gonna keep it real here. And then let's see. Manny with the kick says, sort of kicks back at it again. I mean, it is all over the place of what's going to really go down, man. This is going to be very interesting. And it says the federal district court on Wednesday from the Nike discrimination again, apparently from the employment's Heather of Horte, who is paid here less than her male score peer, and that they proved that the slow of this roared of the 2015 to 2020 because of her sex. It says the term laces it says the trial lasts 6 days, but to just over all of the juror to reach that their verdict to pay and provide a dismeric clement. So it says where we at real quick. We have Big Money Sonny in the building. Says, yo, what up, Big Monies? What up? And it says, once again, it's on. And Manny with the kick says, Sonny got the salutes with the 100. He says, salutes to the people. What up, Big Money? What up? We just covering this last article real quick before we get on up out of here, man. But it says, Henry's attorney and Laura, owner of the Maturas, her brand, Perfect, Portland, told that the Oregon, we are grateful for the jury for hold of the Nike authority. And it says jury has prevailed not for just only for not only for the client but for all whom for Nike. She also said that the victory says that the message that workplace discriminations in unopposed and has a great price. The boys current to go, and the corporate will be held accountable for the discriminating of the price, right? So we're going to keep going right here. It says the jury awaited here $19,733,052 in damages. It also determined that Nike must pay at least $7.5 million in punitive damages. So Nike don't got to come off the hip a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got other things pending. But, you know, this is kind of one of those Nike them got to take the hit because now they got to pay the bag a little bit. It says, we are disappointed by the verdict and represented the damage with the conclusion. A Nike spokesperson told from Footwear News, Nike is committed to providing a workplace where employees are treated finally, compared and competitively, and given the opportunity to grow in success. We consider our rise. We take them serious. We invite them to share all in case where the appropriate and continue to value, right, to review of this policy and the price to a strengthen their other workplace. The company said, we are grateful for this service of the juror and complete file. We respect the legal force. Whoops, looks like we got a donation right here. Right quick.
Yeah, bro, I'll let this marinate some more. Sixers winning back-to-back, let's get it. Big shout out to the good fellas. You already know. Oh yeah, time to dump my shoes at Cool Kicks. Smiley face emoji. Peace, you all.
All right, cool. So we just got the donation from Big Money Sonny here. $9.99. Appreciate that, Big Money Sonny. He says, yeah, bro, I let the mind say more. Sixers winning back to back. Let's get it. Big shout out to the good fellas. You already know. Oh yeah, time to dump my shoes at the Cool Kicks. Peace, y'all. I mean, we'll see how it goes, buddy. Appreciate the donation. Big Money Sonny says, shout out to my peeps. And he says, happy Saturday, my good people. I appreciate y'all. And then, let's see, One Choice says, no. Yeah, I feel you, dog. This right here, though, it says, where we are real quick, it says, our legal retain supports our employees and continue to build a culture grounded in the respect, alternative, and the opportunity for all. So again, looks like they're not happy about this too. So we're going to leave the last little part of this article. Then we'll wrap things up here for like the last few minutes. Where we at real quick, Man with the Kick says, Sonny with the skulls joints. But it says, although the juror has made their determination, Nike retained the file and appeal with a Ninth Court appealing court. Says the case initially began in 2018 when 4 employees at the time sued the sports apparel and footwear giant for 6 discriminations. And it says then each allegedly that they were being paid less than their male counter leagues for the substantial submit work. Allegedly, women were paid at allegedly of $11,000 less than the male cooperative parts. The plaintiff also charged that they purpose had the promotion opportunities. Court documents in the case cited the New York job architecture and how its growth, where the tools were to allegedly be departed. Allegedly, it says the profit also said that the plaintiffs also alleged that Nike's HR department failed to allegedly lessen their given circumstances after the rise of their company's internal. At one point, that plaintiff then tried to obtain the class action certifications, all right, but then was denied in 2022. Hinder became the sole profile after the other 3 settled their claim, right? And then last little part of this right here, and then we'll talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. But it says the lawyer was failed less than 4 months after any in-post in the New York Times in after 2018, described in the topic, right? Boy club culture at the sportswear film allegedly promoted by by an anonymous internal survey conducted by a group of female employees. The survey addressed sexual harassment, depending on comments, unfair treatment, and other proper miscommunications that was led to the chief executive officer, Mark Partner. In April of 2018, Nike admitted that it had fallen short in the promotion women and people of the color, and in July it announced a plan to rise the salary for the 10 percent of the workplace. It was a move that helped correct the payment's internal quality. So there you go right there on those topics right there, man. So let me put myself back on the main screen and we'll talk a little bit of upcoming sneaker releases here to wrap things up here for the night. Let me test the chat real quick. I see you. Big Money says, who wanted the adult GS comic for today? Skip for like Polo says. Yeah, it was definitely a skip for me for sure. Appreciate that. A little bit of upcoming sneaker releases. Let me touch the let me see what we got up on Sneakers app real quick for next week. I don't think we got too much really popping next week, man. I think it's going to be a quiet one for sure, so I'm not really mad at it. So I don't think there's not going to be too much on here going on. So next week, I think we only got the two. We got the Air Jordan 1 love letters, and then we have the Air Jordan 4's Flint Grays, or the Flints that's coming next week. Fam, respectively, I don't think we're going to be checking for anything next week, fam. I mean, let's just keep it real. Let me touch the chat real quick. Devon says, so allegedly Nike is returning their Sean Witherspoon's Nike 1/97 next year. So they're going to redo it. That'll be interesting. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's going to hit the same, though. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. I wouldn't mind it. Big Money Sonny says, they've been taxing us, Polo. Nike need to chill. Oh, I completely agree. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know, things do get better on the up in hands of things, right? And let's see. Devon says, Polo, you having trouble reading tonight? No, not at all. My bad, bro. Towards the end, I was a little, you know, I got a little turned up right there, but I'm good. I'm good, baby. We back. Plus, you know, I'm about to wrap it up anyway. My fault. You know what I'm saying? I did kind of mess up a little bit. My bad. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Devon laughing at me. Cool. I think that's it, though, what we got. Let me see if I can actually just go to the actual sneakers like app and see if there's anything else down the pipe in too. Let's see. Big Money says, you good, Polo. Appreciate that, dog. Y'all know what it is. The kid been having a long day. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, y'all bear with the kid, man. So let me share my screen on a little couple releases coming next week. Nothing I'm really geeked about for sure. This is the Air Jordan 1 love letter joints that's supposed to be coming next week. Not really impressed with them at all. Then we're going to be seeing these right here again. The Flints, they're supposed to be coming again August 1st. These are supposed to be coming, what date are these supposed to be coming on? August 1st as well, which is Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, Devon says, I'm messing with you. It's all good. Let's see. One Choice says, 2020 Flints are still fresh. I'm good. But the Wing 13s are a must, and maybe the ones. That's how I feel like. My pair, I feel like it's still good. I'm on the fence if I'm going to try to go for a fresh pair, but I'm like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with my current pair. So I may just pass on it. Or maybe if they go on sale or something, I'll cop. You know what I'm saying? Devon says, they need to call the mochas again. Yeah, this is true. And let's see, Big Money says, salutes to those Flints too. Time flies. Can't believe they brought them back out. This is true. Because, I mean, they just came out in 2020. You know what I'm saying? So here we are again on those. And then looks like they do have some Air Jordan 13 wings. They look all right. Apparently, this is going to peel off. And then it's got something on that design on the inside of there, too. But I'm not going to do it. And I think, let's see, if we load up a little bit more, let's just see real quick how far the rabbit hole goes. Got the Air Jordan 1 low, multicolor, sunset joints right here. Not really a fan of those. I'm going to keep it 100. Nope. You know what I'm saying? And I think that about covers it here for upcoming sneaker releases. Let me put myself back on the main screen. I'll touch the chat, and then we'll wrap things up for the night, man, because that'll complete tonight's stream. Let's see real quick. Where we at? Let's see. One Choice says, I'll cop on sale. I agree. That's my mindset too, big dog. And Big Money Sonny says, the True Blue 3s on toe today. What y'all rocking? Today I had on the, and I posted it in Discord already. I rocked the Air Jordan 4 and I did the Reimagine breads. Reimagine ones. But other than that, man, gonna wrap things up for tonight. Been on joint for like a little over an hour. Appreciate everybody for coming through tonight and showing love and being active in the chat. Really means a lot to the kid. Tonight, pretty much we did an update on the Nike warehouse theme, the theft scheme, the breakdown, the runaround, and kind of went through that. Let's see. One Choice says, The Color Wings logo is where it's under the canvas. Okay, gotcha. And Big Money says peace and love, everyone. Also, we also covered the Nike exec that was accused of the $1 million scheme. We covered that tonight. And then we did an update on the Nike $7.5 million discrimination case, right? Looks like it comes to a verdict, so they may have to pay a little bit about it there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But those breaks down those 3 stories. I'll see you guys again on Monday with another Music Monday. Until then, y'all smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new, and if you haven't done so already. Of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones, and what I normally do is make content about sneakers, occasional try on hauls, and I know we have Music Monday as well, which I'll be back live again on Monday with another Music Monday. Until then, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned in the comment section, and it's free to sign up. Where, of course, you know, we continue the sneaker talk, but we got a food section, a sports section, you name it. If I do not get the content out on time, most likely we're already chopping it up in the sold out Discord, man. So, yeah, other than that, appreciate everybody tonight, and I'm officially out this thing, man. Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Hoping my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. Got enough I can remember. Got enough I can remember.